Didn't even get a chance to finish my bagel before this fucking channel message came through. So listen up, okay? So basically what I was getting was there is a spider weaving a web, and in the web, a fly comes and is trapped in the web. And at first, in this like vision, it was as if I was the fly, but then I had this realization, and it's almost like I switched perception, like I switched realities, and then suddenly I wasn't the fly anymore, but I was the spider. And so what this is bringing up to me in the way that I'm translating this is that I think right now there's a group of you who need to hear this, that you quite literally get to choose your reality. And remember that there are these archetypes that we all fall into, right? Some of these are going to be because we were taught that way. We grew up that way. Other people told us that we were that way, so we believed it, right? But there is this, especially with the fly and the spider, very specifically, there is this theme of powerlessness and powerful, right? These are the two, like, this is the duality, right? So the fly is the powerless, and I feel a lot of us are kind of going through this transformation right now, which is the fly is powerless because we believe, remember, subconscious, we believe that we are the fly. And when we believe that, we are constantly looking for the ways that life is setting us up for failure. We're looking for traps. We're weary of what's going to go wrong, right? And then also remember that flies are drawn to the natural end of life, to decay, if you will, symbolically, where things are ending, okay? And so then shift towards the spider, which is where we are weaving. We are in our divine feminine. This is about creation. This is about a higher power working through us, creating opportunities, weaving something very specific for our reality, what we desire, right? And so that shift between the two made me realize, like, oh, I think a lot of us are about to have this awakening. A lot of us are about to go through this awakening process, this ascension process, and I feel like it's not just your average typical ascension where you're like, oh, today I woke up and I just feel like light is just like bursting through me. No. No. I'm talking my transformation seekers. I'm talking my shadow walkers. I'm talking my reality shifter type people, okay? This is for those of you who were born and bred in the dark. And when I say that, I mean these are for those of you who have walked paths that other people may shudder at when they imagine if they had to endure any of what you have been through themselves. I'm talking been through things so deeply traumatic, so much loss, so much grief. You have had to constantly transform yourself over and over and over and over again. This is for those people. And I feel like there is this awakening process, this ascension process, which is really akin to, like, what they're showing me is the judgment card, and which is funny, so I was going to say this rebirth is more so what's happening. And in the judgment card with tarot, you see blowing the trumpets, right? Archangel Gabriel blows the trumpets. Maybe that's something important for you to reach out or work with that angel, if that's something you're into. If not, no worries. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But in the card, angel is blowing the trumpets, and there are these people essentially coming out of these coffins. It's like the second coming, like they had been living a life where they weren't really living. Do you see what I'm saying? Where it's like the coffin is representing living in a cage. It's representing that same entrapment that the fly views the web as. The fly believes it is prey, therefore it is, and the spider believes it is predator, therefore it is. In the same way that if the fly believes that it is powerless, it is. But the spider believes it's powerful, therefore it is. Okay? So with the judgment card, this is talking about a moment of, and real quick sidebar, there's something going on here about evil eye protection. Some of you might need to amp up your evil eye protection. Get some sort of evil eye bracelet, get a hamsa, like something like this, like something, okay? But back to this story, the coffin is representative of the life that we've been living, because we haven't really been alive, we've just been living. We haven't been thriving, we've just kind of been sustaining, and that's not what we want, right? So for me, what I'm getting from this is a very deep transformative energy that I think you guys are experiencing, and if you haven't experienced it yet, it's coming, okay? This is something that's going to happen definitely slowly, and you will not, what I'm getting is you're not going to see these massive external shifts yet, okay? This is like what I'm feeling like is going to come in layers. And the first layer is, and I feel like for those of you, especially like my ADHD people, my neurospicy people, where we kind of want things like quick, fast, you know, because our brains are like that, this is a slow process and transformation, because you are quite literally switching from essentially the archetype and the mindset of the fly to the archetype and mindset of the spider. Which one are you? And ask yourself this as you move through each and every day, moving forward after you see this. Once you see this video, this is the beginning of your transformation. This video marks that goalpost that you are starting when you see this, okay? I'm manifesting that this only finds very specific people. This is for my very specific group of people. You'll resonate with this if this is for you, okay? You will have no question if it's for you. This is going to be 110% resonate or not at all, okay? So once you see this, this is your moment. And the first layer of this is going to be the understanding and the surrender to, yes, I've been acting as the fly. I've been living my life as the fly. I've been occupying spaces that I don't need to be in, that do not empower me, that do not set me up as the powerful, that do not set me up as the divine creator, okay? Once you can realize, surrender, and come to that conclusion, that is the first step. We surrender to what is. And then from that moment forward, it is gentle nudging of understanding, furthering your understanding, furthering it from there, going through a very hermit-like phase where now we have started the process and we're coming from the ground up. You're quite literally digging yourself out of your grave, okay? This is for those of us who fell off for a minute because we've been through some shit. And now your understanding allows for surrender, therefore allows you to step out of that archetype. Because once you have awareness, I've said this for years, awareness is key. And it's key because once you have the awareness, you can move different. I love you so much.